Welcome everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday 21st October. So yesterday we left the live streaming with a bad position on Nasdaq, and yes, I had to manage until the night, and in the end I managed to close it with a 1,000 euro gain. Of course, when the Nasdaq reached the top here, I confess that I was over 7,000. I was 7,200, but the spike was so fast that I decided to see if they close another rank of one. I opened the position here, and then if it comes back to the top, I will have to stop. But luckily, the calculation and the stress test I made was correct. And as I mentioned, you can see here in my panel, I can risk up to 7,054 euro. So this is a calculation I make with a very solid algorithm with ChatGPT. And of course it tells me that considering all the given data, I feed ChatGPT with long historical series, and we have this measure, and it was basically correct. The market exceeded a little bit, even though in this moment before the closure I was very close to the target, and only 5 or 6 points missing. And then afterwards, here I skip it, I open here and here, and then afterwards I close in this position. And as I told you, the expected gain was around 1,000, and so it was. So I'm happy about that, even though after a few consideration on the trade I set yesterday, I had a couple of new ideas about how to manage my account, the money management. So I will come maybe next week with another algorithm, and I will show you the idea I had, but it's very complicated, so I don't tell you the idea now. First I develop, I check, I made test, and if everything is correct and is fine, I will use that one. And if my theory is correct, we will be more aggressive at the beginning, but not increasing so much. So I will let you know for sure. In the meantime, let me say hi to Daniele. Welcome back. How is it going today? I remind you that on my football channel today we have one live reaction from the Paphos. Okay, we will follow Paphos on Champions League, looking for his first historical win in Champions League. And then afterwards at 9:30 Italian time, there will be the talk show, the weekly talk show, and today will be both on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Kick. So I'm waiting for you and for some other friends. So okay, how's the situation now? This is the historical top on Nasdaq, all-time high. Then there was this pullback that we were waiting since yesterday, and it was pretty good one, correct, technical, and now market is recovering, more or less is on the other indexes like DAX and Dow Jones. Bitcoin is a little bit weaker, as you can see, it's falling down much more. So now we are waiting, and okay, let me check just one thing. But I guess we don't expect some data from the market because there is the shutdown in USA. Yes, of course. So nothing to expect as news and data. maybe only some speeches from some members of the Federal Reserve, but only that. So now it's time for waiting. Of course, what you see is my new Renko chart with I made with ChatGPT. It's stable. I hope it's perfect. Yesterday I checked very well. We don't have weird data. We don't have random candles that doesn't exist. So everything should be fine. Now we are all set. And yes, about this trade on Nasdaq, I also want to tell you this. Look, yesterday when we start to attack the market, we start around here because we have the signal on the indicator, and we have it because that Renko chart was wrong, because here, as you can see, we never had some indication from this one. But what I want to show you is that in this moment we have a green histogram, and then afterwards the histogram turns to red. There was a new top here and here, and then afterwards new top with divergence, and then the market fall down. When we have this kind of pattern, it's very, very good, and it can lead to a very good divergence, very good trade. That's why when I saw this this spike also, I decided not to liquidate my trade. I will do it really on top on the last points, and I was relying and believing in this pattern that I create with my indicator, so I'm very happy about that. And of course it's something to take under consideration because it's very reliable. It's a little bit rare, but when it happens something like this, guys, you really detect the top or the bottom of the market, and it's very, very nice. Okay, very good, Daniele. Perfect. Okay, so now for us it's time for waiting. I'm very happy that now we have a good Renko chart, so whatever we see in this indicator is correct, because of course I'm able to calculate RSI because the formula with the Renko chart is so simple. But CCI, for example, it used the standard deviation. All of these three indicators use the standard deviation. OBV is truly impossible to calculate because anytime there is a candle, it has to assign all the ticks on this candle. So now we are seriously in the good position. We finally have the chance to trade perfect with my method. So yeah, it's time to be ready. So let me set correctly this chart, so we will have also the candles as always. Be shorter like this. Okay, all right. And yes, this one is all set. Okay, so let's check how is the situation on American markets. Okay, the slope is up for Nasdaq, and for Dow Jones it's flat and it seems to going down a little bit. Okay, then afterwards let me show you the situation here. So on VWAP we have a falling slope on Nasdaq and Dow Jones. It's going up on DAX and Bitcoin, while the linear regression is down for Nasdaq and Bitcoin, and it's up for the DAX and Dow Jones. Okay, let's check if we have some news. Okay, now this is an old one, so no problem. Okay, all right. Nothing. Okay, very good. So it's 10 minutes to the opening of Wall Street. So also we have to consider the situation on the histogram. Is totally green for Dow Jones, so maybe we can see if we will find something long today. And it's red on DAX, and the slope is going down. And it's red on Bitcoin as well. Oh, very nice short signal here. Okay. And it's red for Nasdaq as well, so we will see after the opening. A slope down for Nasdaq, slope up for Dow Jones, but maybe the slope on Dow Jones will fall down as well. Okay. So let's see what's going on. We don't have signals now. Of course, we have to evaluate, because yesterday, of course, I was stuck in this short position on Nasdaq. So I paid a lot of attention when anytime it sets some top. Here and here, it wasn't the all-time high yet. It was here. So basically, the all-time high now was set at 4.5 o'clock. That means that Wall Street, of course, was close, and I can tell you that 99% of the time, the all-time high or the all-time low, it's always set when Wall Street is open. So we can expect that that top is not the top of the market, but that doesn't mean they will reach it today. Can mean that they can reach, I don't know, by tomorrow, in this week. So we will take this into consideration, because if we want to detect the final top before at least a decent pullback, not just one day -4, then afterwards we have to detect this top when of course the market is open, and that is very, very important. That's why I had a feeling that market can come back on top, even though I didn't open a position to follow this scenario. I just stuck to my method. That is okay, that is correct, but okay, let's take this information and keep it in mind, guys, because it's very important. Okay, so Daniele, it's time for us to take a look at euro dollar for sure. So yes, let's see how is it going. So I tried to buy euro dollar 3 times between yesterday evening and today, took a small profit and 2 small losses, break-even trades. I'm up €1 and something. Okay, look, Daniele, when it's like this, it's not easy for everybody. Like, this is a 15 minutes chart, and okay, if a trader, for example, try and catch this hammer, for example, the market goes up by 10 pips, you only have 10 pips, and the hammer itself is basically 10 pips. So it's 1-on-1, you pay the swap, you don't even have the space. And here all false signals, go short here. Yes, it's possible, but based on what? You don't have any divergence, or at least if you accept not to use the overbought threshold as level, you can see a hidden divergence here. So yes, market failed to set a new relative top, and the indicator goes up, but a hidden divergence without an oversold or overbought level, it's not that reliable. Yes, you can follow it, but it can be dangerous. So when euro dollar is like this, it's hard. And in general, I think that lack of volatility is one of the biggest enemy of our trader, and that I can tell for sure. Okay. So that's why I don't like a lot euro dollar, because it's typically stable, no volatility, no chances, and to find and detect some good opportunities, it's hard. The base of euro dollar is really slow, and that means that every swing is small, and when the swing is small, the spread weighs a lot, and there are no chances to go out maybe partially, or I don't know, scale into the position. It's hard. It's not easy, and I don't know, I guess to try and trade correctly, decently euro dollar, we have to go to 4 hours chart. And then afterwards, yes, you can find something, you can try to detect something that it has some more space, like for example my indicator gives a signal here, and that can be good, but you see also here, even though it's 4 hours, it goes up how much? 20 pips. It's not good. Then afterwards you have a divergence here, maybe you have some space, but it's really hard. Something I can suggest: this market is stable, and of course that means that normally it stays within the free deviation standard of the VWAP. So anytime, like for example here, look, the spike of the euro dollar goes below the third deviation, and that means you have an opportunity to buy, because normally it stays inside. Look here, when it goes out, yes, it goes a little bit more, but it also fell down. So if you have a good timing, you can find some position here and take a good reversal. Same story here as well, or here, goes outside and then it turns back. So I suggest to use VWAP, especially because it's a very technical market, so the operator take a look at VWAP, so it's very important, and it's more than on these charts, much more. So that is interesting. Daniele, if I can give a piece of advice, take VWAP into consideration. You won't regret it. And just 1 second, I will come back because I have some exposure of the light within my curtain, so just 1 second. All right, much better, because I had some ray of light that passed through the curtains and goes to the spoon of my tea that is golden, and it reflects straight in my eyes. It was really hell-bent, diabolic. Okay. Let me say hi to Agostino. So okay, nothing happened in the meantime, so we just need to wait, and now we are 9 minutes to the opening of Wall Street in this very moment. Okay. And of course it will be a stress test for my new Renko expert advisor, so we will see if it doesn't plot weird candles, unexisting candles. So if it will be stable, I will be super happy, because for sure, like something like yesterday, not gonna happen, because as you can see, no signal here. I wouldn't take it. So I guess we will work yesterday only on Bitcoin, because on Bitcoin we had some chances, better one. So that's it. Okay, all right. Let's see what we can do, and hopefully there will be some volatility, especially during the opening of Wall Street. Okay, so yes, let's take a look once more. Okay, so now the slope is down on Dow Jones, even though we have these signals. So we expected a bounce for Dow Jones on candle chart, but of course there is the VWAP here, the average slope. So let's wait and see if this signal is reliable. On candlestick is not that good as it is on Renko chart, but anyway, it's still a good one. This indicator almost reached, RSI reached, so yes, that can be pretty good. So let's see, even though the slope is going down, so it can be a bounce before the opening, and then afterwards we will see if they go down. And on Nasdaq, here we are. Let me refresh it a little bit. All right. Red histogram, no signals from the indicator, and the OBV is within the bars. The slope still going up anyway, and it seems to fall down a little bit now, so it's unpredictable. And yes, I forget to mention this Markov chain. The forecast is trend for every market today, but with poor percentage. So we're not sure it will be a trend. What we know is that the volatility is expected to be in the average, as 3 means average range for the day. And yes, the forecast is little more reliable on Bitcoin. So yes, if it's true, it should fall down again, because the trend is set now for this market. And of course, the slope of the VWAP is going down, test of the first one. So okay, let's wait and see. It's a little bit more than 5 minutes to wait, and then we will see. Maybe we'll take something with candlestick. If we have some nice engulfing, we will try and catch it. Okay, possibly we will work on Dow Jones on the opening. The slope is going down, as I show you. I will put it here. per second, slope going down, so no time for reverse this situation till the opening. And yes, as I told you, we have this bounce of the Dow Jones predicted by this indicator. It's pretty reliable, and you see, yes, so this is the situation. We are stuck to this all-time high. I don't know, it is all-time high also for Dow Jones. Let me check. No, it's not all-time high, it's just the top of yesterday and today. So okay, all right. So given the slope of the OBV, both on Renko, on candlestick as well, we can take a short scalp in consideration, but as always we want to see an engulfing. So it would be nice if they try and push over the top like Stallone's film. Okay, so they should rise above here. We have a lot of tests of this top and never be able to break it, and then afterwards, if we have like a fake out and goes back, we can take it and see if we can make a good short trade with a small lot, and only if an engulfing occur on candlestick. Hit and run very fast, like 20 points, maybe 50 euro, 70 euro, something like that, not so much, because market now is dangerous because we are so close to the top, and I don't know if there are many stop loss above that. I don't think so, because as I mentioned before, the all-time high was set when Wall Street was closed. So hopefully there are not a lot of stop loss above that level, so the market will not be fueled by that, because in the past all the breaks of the all-time high was fueled by all the stop loss of short traders, but I don't think this time. So 2 minutes to go and Wall Street will open, so let's wait. Yes. Dow Jones keep going up. Was a good bounce, good signal from my indicator, like 30 points straight, but you know, I don't like so much to open trades right before the opening of Wall Street, because it can be dangerous and it can be hard to control. We don't know what to expect. But yes, given the open price of the index, I guess we should break out the top, and then afterwards we will see if we have some kind of reversal. We can consider to enter short, but we need to have a good one. 30 seconds to Mars. No, Daniel, I don't think it's that forex is the harder by itself. I think that it's harder when the volatility is missed, because we don't have space, and we need space for our trades, for sure. It's okay. Dow Jones is going down straight, but we have time. If it goes up and down again, we can consider to enter short, but it has to go up here and then down here again. Okay, let's see if we have this chance. There is 1 minute to do it. No, I don't think so, because it's still pushing on. We only take an engulfing if it goes back to the other side, but only missed 20 seconds to the closure of the bar, so no. Unless, yes, for sure, it's a big one. We can consider also on 3 minutes chart. Now we work only with this, so I can put it here. If it goes down here, we sell. Not time yet. Oops. He didn't complete the engulfing and I make a wrong click, so let's see if they save me or not. See if they push a little bit more. And I think I make, yes, I make a double click, so I buy even twice. Very good. Double mistake. I anticipate the entrance and I click twice. Very good. Nasdaq in the meantime is going down. Let's see if okay, push a little bit more. this trade is cursed. I also click and I didn't select the trade, so very unlucky. Okay, let's see if it gives me another chance. No way. Nasdaq is going down and Dow Jones is keep going up. Let's see if I'm lucky and I have the chance to close it. I will close manually because, or maybe better, I will put a break even to the selected. Okay, that's why it doesn't work. Made a double mistake and I'm gonna pay for this. Okay, let's make like this. Okay, gonna close one with a loss and keep the other one. So yes, more or less I will recover because I had two. I don't want to break it up because it will be too much exposure, while if the second one goes, I'll try and modify here and I will recover the how much we lose, 51, and yes, we will have it back, or we will see afterwards. I'll follow it by like this. If it breaks, I will close the other one and no problem. Because this is unlucky trade because I was closed with a gain, but I forget to remove the manual trading. So it was locked. This target was locked because it was on the auto take profit. So it was a mistake. So now they are protecting the opening of Wall Street. Is this one? They don't let it goes down. Dow Jones is very strong these days. I will change some settings of my panel anyway, because if this bracket is on, I cannot change anything in take profit and stop loss. So I need that it just send the first target and stop, but then afterwards you can change whatever you want the way you want. So I will do it like this. Now it's very weird because Dow Jones is on top and Nasdaq is on bottom. So it's totally opposite. But let me say that when it's like this, it doesn't last long. And then afterwards they will start go together. But I don't know who will follow. Dow Jones will follow Nasdaq or Nasdaq will follow Dow Jones. Not easy to know. So okay, Dow Jones seems to break out the level. I will wait if it's a fake out or not. Otherwise, I will close the trade. Little mistake with my panel and some money for free to the market. Now I'm gonna close it. Okay. So okay, I give 200 euro for free to the market, but okay, that was like this. So we will wait for some other signals, and at least I learn how to fix my panel. There is not a big consolation, but okay, we will see. Okay, let's take a look at Nasdaq now. It's going to break its bottom. While Bitcoin is turning green, but still not convincing. New bottom for Nasdaq. While Dow Jones is on top. Very weird situation. But you see, my Renko doesn't generate random candles. It's good, it's correct. So I'm very happy about this because it's very, very, very important that it works correctly. Okay. So Nasdaq is about to break its bottom. They did. Of course, the slope now is going up, but RSI is not there. So we need to wait for it. Of course, this we can consider in a divergence like this, but we miss the RSI, so it should fall down a little bit more, and then afterwards we can try and catch a bounce. Not now. Nasdaq goes down like this, it's not possible to catch a bounce because it doesn't let the RSI fall below the oversold threshold, so no way. Oh. Nothing for now. Need to wait. So they're thinking what to do, and it's 8 minutes and something to the closure of the first 30 minutes bar of after the opening of Wall Street. So let's see what happened. Just a second. Okay. Okay, so look at the situation on Dow Jones. It's working still on top, while Nasdaq is struggling to recover. And yes, if Dow Jones doesn't fall down, maybe it will be Nasdaq to follow and rise up again. So let's see. Perfect. They are stuck there, especially Dow Jones is deciding what want to do. Don't like this pattern so much. It's not very nice. It's not dynamic, and it's not clear what they want to do, because Nasdaq and Dow Jones are different. DAX is another film as well, and yes, Bitcoin is on his own path, different. So nothing to do at the moment. It's not clear. Unclear situation. So let's see what's going on in the last 5 minutes of the first half of hour after Wall Street opening, and then I will take a break, guys, like always, 10 minutes, and then I will be with you. Not 3 hours today, but more than 2 hours for sure. Maybe 2 hours and a half we can be together, so I will have time to do all the other stuff I have to do. So yes, Nasdaq seems to attempt to break the bottom again, and we will see. but markets are all disconnected by each other, so not an ideal situation for scalping and to detect the right direction. So we will just follow what algorithm says, and that's it. Okay, so Nasdaq to test the bottom. So Nasdaq is holding for the moment, not conceding the breakout, and trying to recover, while Dow Jones is already trying to goes back to its top, not so far, 20 point something, but don't like it. It's not that interesting, so I guess we will have the chance to do something in after the break, I guess. But let's see. They are fast enough. Nasdaq to accelerate below the bottom. We can see if CCI reach, because the slope is going up. This is almost set, and yes, there is this big divergence on this. This is a long-term indicator, so we can consider such a long divergence. We can take into consideration, but we need a couple of bricks down, maybe exceed the VWAP, the third standard deviation, and maybe we will have a setup and try to catch a bounce of Nasdaq, but it's time for waiting. Now Dow Jones, it seems to give up on top, so maybe if Dow Jones goes down a little bit more, maybe Nasdaq will accelerate because it's weaker. Let's see. Now reaction of Dow Jones, so still struggling to goes on top. And now it even set a bullish engulfing on the candlestick chart, 2 minutes time frame. So let's see. It's so boring like this, guys. Not the best days ever on financial markets, but we do what we can with what we have. This is it. Even gold is easing the bullish pressure. This can help the stock exchanges as well. Let's see, maybe another attempt of Nasdaq. And in this area there are a lot of volumes. spread it throughout the last days. So that's why they are trying to protect in this support. If it breaks, can go down a lot, I guess. Let's see, another attempt. I guess they had the chance to break it down. Working a lot on it. Nothing interesting. Let's see if they make another attempt. Seems. It has a chance to break down. Let's see if it does. Yes, but not much at the moment. Let's see. Still holding. Okay guys, there is only one way to let the market break down the level, and it's for me to go for a break. So I'll be back in a while, just 10 minutes I'll be back, and we will be together until for the coming 1 hour and a half. See you soon. Okay guys, I'm back. So see what happened. So Dow Jones is on top and still going, while Nasdaq is trying to recover. Crazy situation. Bitcoin is going up, and small recover for DAX as well. Not so interesting, guys, for the moment. We need to wait, see what we can do. Okay, okay. Now I can text, because before I cannot text in on YouTube chat, but now it's possible. So okay, let's see what we can do. Now it's not time for anything. Okay, so here's the situation. Let's see if we can set some trend line, something like this, and well, something like this, but it's already breaking. But okay, if we think about this, we can try to find some level like this, and yes, it's compatible with the VWAP at the moment. So this can be a level for Nasdaq. And let's see if they come back here, they can change the mood of the session. While take a look on Dow Jones. That's why I decide to sell everything. Now the slope is going down. We have a divergence. RSI still don't reach, so we need one more. And maybe we can try something on Dow Jones. It's over the VWAP, over the Bollinger, but of course the slope is up, so we don't have a reversal signal. This is the slope of the linear regression on 1 hour time frame, so it's not this slope. We try to use Renko as a short-term chart and 1 hour as a trend detector. So the trend for Dow Jones is up, so we don't have this reversal, and we need one more break to have the RSI, and that can be a nice divergence, but not time yet. First we will wait if it builds and come back to Nasdaq. Yes, it's going to the target. Histogram turns green. Bitcoin is going. DAX is going up as well. So yes, time for waiting. It's time for waiting again. Keep going. So yes, now the RSI is there. Let's see if it all arrives. Yes, this arrived. Okay, we're all set. Histogram is green. This doesn't reach, so in case it will form a red brick, we will not sell it now. We will wait. If they set a divergence, we will do it afterwards and work on this, because now is two strings are pulled so much. I guess it's close to 47,000 straight. So it's set to make a pullback. We will try. Seems like it's going up every day. What a market. So crazy. Okay. Let's see if Dow Jones forms the red brick. Nothing to do, guys. It's still annoying. Just going on a single direction, it's hard. Okay. Let's see if they want to give some quality, but no. Okay, let's see if Dow Jones set the first break. As I mentioned, we will not short here, but if it builds a divergence, we will do it for sure. Only chance is we take the first one in case it sets the first breaks, try to come back here, fall down again, and then afterwards we will take it. But I prefer to wait for a divergence. Let's see if they manage. Let's wait. Okay, we totally switch and we go to Nasdaq because Nasdaq is green and it turns to green with the histogram, so we can try it for sure. Slope is going up, histogram is green, so we can try. But not now. We still miss the RSI. No. Another candle. Okay, let's wait. Let's see if Nasdaq managed to break the bottom. The RSI went to oversold. We can try it, but it seems this area is well protected at the moment, so we need to wait. Let's see if they break or what. Okay, new button for Nasdaq. Let's see. They don't push, never. Never. But if they push, we should recover. So, okay, let's say we accept this divergence and try. Okay. I'll try to see if they can come back here. Should be not bad. Let's see how it goes. If they can push now, come back as fast as they can in this area, that will be nice. I rely on the slope so much. It's strong, the histogram is green, so once you go with the histogram, it's a good one. I see they push a little bit. Dow Jones is pushing as well. Try to go back on top. So let's see. Okay, if it push a little bit more, at least close the second Renko. Okay, now it has to push strong. Second one, we take it. It's the hardest part. Is to push a little bit more. Not bad. Dow Jones is pretty strong and it's good news for us. So let's see if they keep pushing. Come on. Almost there. Let's see if they have some extra points more for us. It's like 3 points left. Almost there, and we done. It's done, guys. We recover everything we lost with Dow Jones, and now we are up 1072, and yes, the account is, let's say, 2500. We only miss €2. Okay, so now that Nasdaq did its part, and let me say that the target was pretty nice, because once they reach, they come back again. So very good. Perfect. And let's see if Dow Jones set this divergence. So we will try. You see, now it's red and it's perfect, guys. Now we can have a very nice one on Dow Jones as well. Oh, allora vaffanculo, faccio così. Sorry for the Italian, but it was a bad word. Okay, so how we will do with this? Okay, 0.50 and okay, so now what we want Dow Jones to set another one green brick on top of this, to set a real top. I only consider top not with the spike, only with the closed brick. So for me this is a double top. I want a new one to qualify the divergence we have here, and here for the demarker. The slope is going down, the histogram is red, so this is supposed to be a very good trade, but we need Dow Jones to keep pushing and set a new brick. So we need like 20 points more than this, 20 something. Okay. Little bit more, little bit more. A little bit more. Yep. All right, so now we are all set, and we just need one red brick and we will go short, and this time it will be a quality one. Everything is correct. So just time for waiting. So we go with 0.50 lots, and we will try to catch like 25 points and get some 100 euro, extra 100 euro. Or maybe we will go for 30 points, something like that. 1 brick and a half, because yes, here we have a pullback, okay, but rounded price, divergence, red histogram, everything is correct here, guys. So I'm expecting a good one, and in case this time we will need just a second, or if we are very unlucky, a third attempt, but not more. This I'm sure, because when we have this kind of pattern, market going up, the histogram turn to red, and it's basically the opposite of what we did here. You know, here the histogram turns to green, it set a new bottom. I wanted RSI as well, but I realized that they don't have the strength to go down, so I decided to pick it the same, and this is the divergence by histogram, and it's a good one, guys. It's a very good one. Thanks, Daniela, for congrats. Thank you. Appreciate. Let's see if we can close a complicated couple of days with a good amount. If this one is correct, we will go 1,200 this week, and given the situation, will be very good. Okay, not ready yet. Okay, come on, let's move. Nasdaq in the meantime is falling down again, and then now I'm waiting for Dow Jones, because it's about time, or at least it seems to me, to my method. Okay. Almost there. Not ready yet. Another thing I want to do on this panel is that it's one-click trading. I want to cool down the button for, I don't know, just a couple of seconds. So in case like today I double click, I will not open a second trade because it will take 2 seconds between release the button. So this feature is called cool down. I will do this feature and I will set something for the bracket so everything will be nice. Nothing interesting on Nasdaq and the other market in the meantime. So let's start to Dow Jones because this pattern is truly interesting, guys. We have everything correct. So let's wait for it because it can be a very good one and can be fast, can be good, and can allow me to close a good session today after the struggling I did yesterday and it lasted until last night. So that was real struggle, but sometimes for traders like these guys, sometimes it's not butterflies and rainbows, but we do what we can, and the most important part is to be victorious in the end. Alright, so guys, do you want to do something or just die here in this very position, 37,000 straight? Or if they want, they can keep pushing a little bit more. Will be even better for us. Nothing changes. Now the trade is set, so we are ready to go. When we have the red light, not the green one, because we are waiting for the red one to go. So let's see if they can complete the pattern. Don't like it so much normally, but in the last few days, normally tops, they looks like this. So let's see, and we will not ask so much to Dow Jones, just 30 points, nothing more, and we will be done. Maybe 50 should be enough. Now Nasdaq is pushing again, try to come back to his relative top here. I show you. We get out of the trade in this area, so it was pretty good choice, even though he's trying to go again, but not interesting anymore for us. What matters is Dow Jones, so let's see if we can complete the setup and then enter short to catch maybe, I don't know, 40 points, 35 maybe. We will see. If they push a little bit more, I will try to catch 40. If they complete this red one, we'll go for 33, 35. Let's wait and see. Now it's set to make a breakout again. So okay, time for waiting, no problem. We will wait. Anyway, I was checking on the other screen. The quality on Twitch is very nice. I'm very happy about that. So okay, Dow Jones on new top above the VWAP. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. The only thing is that is not perfect is the time, but yes, considering that, of course, they are closing this 1 hour bar in 8 minutes something, so yes, they do the body and they just miss the upper shadow, so they have to do it, and maybe they will do it now, or they will retrace a little bit in the coming one. So we have to understand this, and we just follow Renko and see what it suggests. Let me zoom it a little bit for you so you can see it better. All right, so now it's clearer. We don't need any other situation because what we have here is enough for a quality short. So let's see if they give us the chance to do it, and then afterwards we'll see if market agree with me or not. I have a shitty win rate, but a good result on money, so who cares about the win rate? This matters, guys. Not the best job. I rate myself 3 stars out of 5, but if it's plus something, at least it's acceptable. Now anyway, I'm very happy because I have a quality Renko. No. Okay. All right. Okay. So they keep going. No problem for us. Just waiting. Now it's 5 minutes to the closure of the hourly candle. So maybe they will retrace afterwards, but we don't care. And we saw the red brick. We're all set. And we'll go short. Okay, 4 minutes to the closure of the hourly candle. In the meantime, Nasdaq reached exactly the projection of the wedge it forms during the day. So yes, that was okay. But what's more interesting for us is Dow Jones for sure. Now, keep going. Oh, hi to Napolemica. Welcome to my trading channel. It's nice to have you here, also my other channel. Thank you very much. So okay guys, it's 30 seconds to the closure of the hourly candle, and yeah, we're almost there. Should be time, just time for waiting. We also have the signal on reversal for Bitcoin, but it's in a strong trend, as according to this marcotosoni we expect a trend strong for Bitcoin, and yes, it's showing it basically, you see. And yes, we have a short signal because we are over the 30 deviation standard of the VWAP, but on Dow Jones is better because we have this situation, even though it can be a good one for Bitcoin, and it can be nice maybe to make just a little trade with the micro lot 001 while we are waiting for Dow Jones, because it's still pushing on. So yes, I will do, just because it will be a good experience to see the okay. So now we go short here, and I have to do it manually on this market. Let's say okay. So yes, select this one, and we go 111 800 for one just one candle. And okay, let me check how much it will be. Okay, 1.77, so I can make out of this trade the calculation. Yes, okay, we will see what we get from that. And now we stuck to Dow Jones because it's more relevant. This trade on Bitcoin is just for me to understand how is the lot, calculate correctly the risk, the accumulated risk, how much I can push on this kind of market, because of course it's huge and it can make a lot of points, because it can make $200 in just a while. So okay, We will wait just for the glory to see if this signal we have, this reversal, it's a small small window, so maybe you don't give so much relevance. But when you have signals from this, and now we don't have because it's below the VWAP, but when you have something like this, a reversal short, this mostly good, and long as well, of course. So let's see if we will have this target, not important for the money, but important for the setup and important for me to calculate the lot. So while we are waiting for Dow Jones, I show you, and we get the target. So as I told you, this is a good one. Doesn't matter we earn so small money, not important, but what matters is that the setup was a good one. It was against the trend, but only the trend of Renko, because hourly based, the slope of the unbalanced volume is still going below. So when you have a kind of signal like this on the market, is a good one. So that was good, allow me to improve a little bit my win rate. That is not good this week, but the result is very good actually. And now, okay, now we have another turn to green for the histogram, but I consider it the divergence as well. The only thing, maybe I will try and catch a little less than 40 points. Maybe I will get enough of 25. Anyway, this stupid trade on Bitcoin allows me to round the earnings of the live session, because now we are exactly up 2,500 since last Monday, so very good. Okay, let's come back to Dow Jones and see if they allow us to have this setup, because they are just keep going like crazy, no stop. Let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let's say if we have this one, will be number for 13, and its Fibonacci number, this should be the last one, and then we will have our pullback. But okay, these guys are crazy, so doesn't matter what they do. Let me check also here on the fair. My god, crazy. It's parabolic, and let me say, it's artificial. So as I always say, artificial intelligence, artificial market. So we are caught in the middle of this situation, and we must be very careful. So okay, 13 should be time. I made a lot of discount, so this one is expected to be a red one now. I will go for 30 points straight and see if they give to us. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11. All right. Fine. I see. They set small pullback for us, so I can relax a little bit, hit something, and then afterwards I will be live on my YouTube channel for football. So let's wait and see. In the meantime, let me say thank you to everybody who's following me on Twitch. Thanks to you, I'm about to become after this live affiliate, so you will be able to subscribe to my channel if you want. So thank you very much, guys, for following me during these first days. I hope in the coming days I can do even better than this. For sure I have to do better than yesterday, and possibly better than today, because if I don't make this stupid mistake on Dow Jones, we will earn much more than this, and we only earn 70 euro for today, because I make this mistake on Dow Jones, and I literally donate 200 euro to the market, but it's okay, can happen. At least I'm not losing anything, I recover, I'm earning something, and I learn the last improve I have to do on this project. So I will work on this and fix it, so it will be perfect. But anyway, this trade panel, let me say that it's amazing. You can do whatever you want. You can even send order, cancel order, you can set your daily guard, you can set automatic stop loss, target, set to break even, reverse the position, close the position. You can really do whatever you want with this. Just little improvement of this function. This bracketon serves to send automatic stop loss and target, but when it's set to on, you cannot manually change anything. So I will change this one. It will just send automatic profit and loss, but afterwards you can do whatever you want. And I will put a cooldown for the button, so after you click on buy, sell, close, reverse, for 2 seconds you can touch anything, because you never do two trades in such a row, or me, I never do. And for the rest, there is this panic button. If you have a lot of position, you click on panic, but it's not automatic. Here you have to confirm, because if you click accidentally, you can close all positions. So for this there is a pop-up and you have to confirm. So okay, Dow Jones almost reached but didn't close its red candle. I was expecting exactly here, because it's already 13 green in a row. So it's about time. Maybe now. It's not very convincing, this setup, but anyway. In the meantime, maybe we can have the same signal on DAX, and maybe we can catch it as you can see here, the slope of DAX is down and the slope of Dow Jones is up. So maybe DAX it's better. Let's wait. First one to appear, first one to be traded. Okay, so maybe they are waiting again for the closure of Frankfurt. So let's wait and see. Let's wait. Not ready yet. Dow Jones still trying to push for a new high. Okay. We got all the time. In the meantime, Nasdaq is stuck here around the VWAP. Bitcoin, after our trade here, it went up again, set a divergence, and this is another nice one. I guess they can fall down here again. DAX, I was wrong because we are only on the second, not over the third. That's why it's not a good signal. So better this one, we are over. And yes, it's about time. Once they want, we can go short. Let's see. Okay. Okay, it's about time. Okay, almost time. Be there. Okay. So I will go for 25 points. Okay, let's see. much is the fish? 107. Let's go a little bit more. Okay. 30 points. Correct. Let's see. Let's see if they push a little bit more than this, and we can have our target. Just a little bit more. Come on. No. So strong. Let's see. Okay, struggling. This is very strong. It's not easy to catch a fast one, but let's see. Now they make this spike again. Anytime it's like yesterday, all the time it falls down a little bit, they make a little spike, they save the market from the pullback. But anyway, let's see. Just needed a little bit more than it was 16, and we need just 7 points more than this bottom. That 7 points for Dow Jones is nothing, really nothing. Okay, let's see if they try to go again here. Most probably we will have our breakdown and the target price. Come on, little bit more. You can do it. Believe in it. Almost there. 10 extra points. Almost there. Come on. Little bit more. Little bit more. Oh my God. No. Okay, come on. Try again. No way. Jesus. That extra point was the problem. Come on. You're almost there. 3 times. Next attempt will be the good one, but he has to go down again. Oh, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. All right, finally. Finally. So, yes, we did it. And yes, sorry guys, I didn't even show you because I was on the wrong monitor. I'm sorry, but we are just a few ones, Daniele. We were up to 7 people, but afterwards there was like 50 people watch it when it's recorded. Anyway, guys, I think we are done for today. In the end, I earned €200, even though this mistake on the Dow Jones before. It's a good result. I recover pretty well. I'm also fixing this win rate. The average win and the average loss has a good balance. We are up 1,200 for this week. That is actually a very good result. We closed the last one with 1,600, so we are almost there, and it's only Tuesday. So hopefully we can maybe try to go to 2,000 earnings this week, and maybe we will have some extra volatility, and the market that is more filled with swings rather than just these crazy swings, like pulls the string so much. And maybe we will be able to earn more if we have a better environment. That this is a trend day, and today, yesterday, if we have some range days, some flat days, we can work better, earn more, have more signals. But anyway, in the meantime, today we make a lot of trades, I guess. Okay, excluded the Nasdaq, we make this wrong too on Dow Jones, that is supposed to be only one. Then we have this one on Nasdaq, it was a quality one, 270. Then this just trial trade on Bitcoin with a small amount, but I needed to understand the lots. So I will study about this, but if we forget about the tiny amount of money, it was a very, very good setup. And then afterwards, this one on Dow Jones, it was 4 minutes and 34 seconds to earn to get our target. And then afterwards, the Nasdaq one was 3 minutes 53 seconds to earn 270. So this one was a very, very good trade. I'm proud of. But everything we did today, except this double trade on Dow Jones, that it was just my mistake by accidentally double clicking on the button. Okay, one mistake by day can be acceptable. So given that, thank you very much to be here. Of course, I invite all of my friends from Juventus channel to follow me on the live reaction of Almaty Paphos. In 1 hour and 20 minutes we will be online, and this evening at 9:30 will be live, first time ever, on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick, for the classic weekly talk show of Juventus TV. So thank you very much, guys. See you tomorrow.